Good morning. It's Friday. For some reason, when I was wrapping up last night's video, I thought yesterday was Friday. I thought it was Saturday and I wasn't making a video today. I am making a video today. I've been putting some quotes together this morning. I'm about to go see one of my seed customers, drop that off to them, hopefully. And today's mostly going to be a crop scouting day, I think. My sister Anna is home from Iowa for the weekend. So I think I'm going to take her and we're going to go do some crop scouting. We'll see what the competition's been teaching her this summer and see if I can learn anything or not from her. Let's go. I was driving by our double crop bean field and we haven't stopped and looked at them for a while, so I thought, let's stop and look at them. There's a little dew on the leaves, they're still a little wet, so I don't want to walk too far out there. My pants will be soaked, but these beans look awesome. For double crop beans, they look awesome. I mean, look at that. This is what a field of beans should look like about the 20th of July, first crop beans. But these were planted the 9th of July, so it's taking them a little longer. You can see how wet the leaves are. We're probably going to get disease in here. I am not spraying a fungicide. I'm not doing it. I can't do it. No, I don't think so. We should probably. Oh, they look really good. We got flowers. Let's pull a plant. Nodules. Excellent. Look at all the flowers. We got pods. Look at that big pod right there. They might be 40 bushel double crop beans. We'll see. We'll see. We got a long ways to go yet, but we should have some time. We're getting some heat this next weekend here, and at the moment we've got plenty of moisture, so these look really good. So I counted that plant. It only has 10 nodes on that plant, which is the downfall of planting so late, is you don't have enough time for them to grow vegetatively and put lots of nodes on, and the nodes are where the pods attach to the plants or where the flowers form. And so when you're trying to raise beans, it is important to have lots of pods. In order to get lots of pods, you need lots of nodes. And when we plant in April, that's the idea, is that we're letting those plants grow more vegetatively and put more nodes on, so that you may have 20 or 22 nodes on a plant with pods on it. Well, we don't have that opportunity with beans planted in July, so instead of increasing our nodes via vegetative growth, we increase them via plants per acre. And that's why we seed these at a super high rate. I think I planted at least 200, if not 220,000 plants per acre, seeds per acre, compared to our first crop beans that, especially the stuff with the corn planter, we'd only dropped at 120 to 140,000. And I have planted strips in my plot as low as 60,000 and had really good beans before. But it's not plants per acre that matters, it's nodes per acre. And when you plant early, you can still get lots of nodes per acre. When you plant late, you have to plant more plants in order to get more nodes. Those are going to be good. Those are going to be really good for double crop beans for us here. Like, you go south of us 150 to 200 miles, and they can do this every year. It's an anomaly for us. All right, we're back here at the farm. I think I'm going to run to Berkey. We need to go see those beans down there and look and see if they're turning. Get an idea how far out harvest is. Take a look around some stuff. And there's a couple of seed customers that would be good for me to go and see, or potential seed customers, I guess. It's that time of year where I need to be spending a fair bit of time on that stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Phil's back. He went and picked up the motor for the unload on that bin there, so he can turn everything on, run that power sweep, and make sure that nothing's going to catch and that everything clears and is working good. So yeah. Anyway, I will be back this afternoon. Anna and I are planning on going out and looking at some fields. Everything's still wet right now. It's not fun to be out there. Look, more soybeans at our Berkey farm, and there is just a hint of some yellowing leaves. They're just starting to turn into mature, and they look good. They look good. They're not super tall, but they're a 2.2 maturity. I don't expect them to get as tall as some of the other ones. So we'll walk out here a little ways. We'll pull plant and take a look. I would say right now, let's see, today is September 1st. I would make the estimate that we are 3 weeks out. September 20th, somewhere around there, we'll be combining these beans. All right, let's look around. Nice. Big, thick, full pods. And they're going to start drying down. They're not tall. They're not overly loaded with pods. But I think these will be pretty good beans. They look good to me. Let me pull one open and see. What do the beans look like in there? Are they still attached? Yeah. All right. So there's our beans. They are full size or even bigger than full size because they're full of moisture and they'll dry down and shrink. But you can kind of see there's a membrane in there around them. As they start to mature and dry, that membrane will detach from the bean in the pod and separate them a little bit. I haven't done that, so they look good. They look pretty good. So this side of the field was planted, I have to look up the dates, but the other side of my truck over there, we got rained out in between these fields, and those were planted like 10 days later maybe. So they might be just a little bit behind. We'll probably finish combining there. I don't think it will be a significant difference. That pod's turning a little brown already. Huh. Interesting. There are some disease out here. Like right here is a dead plant. I'm guessing Phytophthora. Doesn't look like SDS or brown stem rot, and it don't see any white mold. I'm trying to find that one so I can pull it out. It's right here. Yeah. Be pretty confident that's Phytophthora, which has been really bad this year. Everything at the farm here looks good, except it appears I have an oil leak on the main lift. I'm pretty sure it is the basket rotation cylinder or hydraulic lines, so just don't use it, but we'll have to get that fixed. The last thing Dad wants to do is do soffit on this south side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We dropped you guys. Soffit on this south side here, like he's got, see right there on the corner, he's got a little bit done. So that is the last stuff he needs the man lift for. And once he gets that done, we can get that thing taken back. They've got our new roundabout in here. That was our wheat field there, that's now clover. And that's our bean field on the other side here. This is gonna be rather interesting with a planter and a tank and a field cultivator and a packer, and yeah. Oh well, these are our beans. Are they turning? Just starting to, it looks like. These are usually the first ones. I would assume that's where we're gonna start. We'll see. Right back to the farm. I had to go pick up the boys from school. It was rainbow day for Brayson. Did you have a good day at school? Mm-hmm. You ready for the weekend? No. Not have to go to school for a while? No. Your cousin's here? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. Nothing. Looks like somebody mowed the lawn for me, so I was going to do that. That's good. It's done. And there's a soccer goal put together. That's good. All right. Well, we got to go find it. We'll go see what's going on. And then I want to take Anna and go crop scouting. All right.
What's up?
We're going to go scout some corn, and she wants to brag to all her Iowa friends on how good the corn is in Michigan. So we're going to go find the good corn in Michigan and do some crop scouting here. She's got her clipboard, and we got some tape measures. We're going to do some yield estimates. I got my spreadsheets. Let's go figure out what we got here. We're going to head to one of my contest entry fields that's in one of our better fields and take a look. See what we can find. She can teach me the pioneer ways. Yeah. All right, we're going to walk out into this field. Now, this is a golden harvest corn, so don't be disappointed in the yield numbers, okay? It is 111 day, 11V76. And what I do know about this hybrid is it does kind of hide its yield. It's not going to have real showy ears. They're probably going to be 16 around. It gets a lot of its yield from kernel depth, which is a little bit hard to estimate, but 35 paces, right?
Yep.
All right, we're just gonna walk in here a ways, see what we can find. All right, we're measured off 30 feet, and we're gonna count 2 rows here. She's counting this row, I'm gonna count this row. How many ears? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coon damage, dang it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I can't count silently on a video. 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. 51, that's good. Starting to cannibalize these bottom leaves pretty good, but there's not a lot of sunlight coming down there. Looking for tar spot disease. We did spray this twice with fungicide, V5 and VT. This field got wide dropped. It got its stuff. Ears 5, 8, and 11. We pulled them. We're going to take them out of the field to go count. This is thick, high pops here. It's 51 and 52 ear count in 30 feet. That's good. We didn't do it in 17 and a half to know what my count would be.
Your population?
Yeah, we got to measure that before we go out.
Okay.
So I need that tape measure.
Oh, because you...
Walking in corn is not fun. Okay, we're going to do Anna's method first. We're going to measure the kernel length, or grain fill length, rather than... oh yeah, you need rows around?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what you get. 14.
12.
12? Oh, bummer.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
Okay. That's not good. Oh, she's going to count them all. Okay. Okay, we had a 12, a 14, and a 16. So then you want to measure the grain length. 8.5.
Okay.
8. We'll call it 8.
8.
Now we got to do some math. I have a spreadsheet that if it loads will make this lots easier on my end. We got?
Yeah, 196.
196.
What'd you get?
Well, at 90,000 kernels, I got 202. At 80,000 kernels, I got 227.
Oh.
I would be willing to bet this is closer to 227 than 197 or 196.
Probably.
But
well,
we will see. Like I said, this one,
rate this?
yeah, go ahead. It has kernel depth. Ooh, look at that. We got a milk line already.
Yeah.
Yep. Good
This is
deal.
1/4.
Quarter milk line? Yeah, probably.
3 weeks
Probably.
to harvest black layer.
Till black layer, September 21st, somewhere in there. Although the heat this week is going to move it along pretty quickly. So 111-day corn planted the end of April. I'm happy with that. It's going to be good. Those are nice ears. They're not setting the world on fire, but the population was decent. Now, yeah. I'd have to look up what my planting population was. The spot that I counted was only 31,000, and I would be willing to bet we planted it closer to 35, 34. So, you know, move over a row and it give you totally different numbers, but this will be good corn. All right, we got another field here. This one was, I believe, planted in the same window, same time frame as that last field, end of April, 26th, somewhere in there. This is 109-day corn, and it likes to throw rows around. There should be some really impressive ears out here. Doesn't necessarily equate to yield all the time, but it'll be interesting to see how it impacts our calculations. There's a sprayer track from our tassel fungicide. What corn? This is a sprayer track. Haggy tracks. Makes it easier to get through here. All right, we'll walk out here a little ways and see what things look like. Take a stand count, pull some ears. Well, I got 44 in 30 feet. We'll see what she gets. This corn doesn't look great. It's firing, lack of nitrogen. This may be one of the fields that we screwed up a little bit when our applicator was having issues with plugging up. Got a lot of gray leaf spot on the lower leaves, all these little brown lesions. Yeah, I'm not super impressed here. All right. Smut, you see that? Yeah, good. We got some ears. These actually don't seem like too bad of ears. I'm just not impressed with the plant here. And maybe this plant's just a little yellower in color. I don't know. It doesn't look fantastic. I don't know. We'll see. See what our calculations say. Well, there's our ears. Not as impressive as you would like to see. These are pretty good. This one here we found on the end. That was a really nice ear. But we're not counting that one in the calculation. She's doing her math while she's doing hers. I'll tell you what I got on mine. Oh, it didn't calculate. Why didn't it calculate? Oh, it had a population. Population was 28,000. What'd you get?
I got 202.
202. That's believable. At 90,000, mine says 222. At 80,000, it's 250. There's no way there's 80,000 kernels in a bushel here. We're actually probably closer to the 100,000, which would be 199, which is pretty close to your 202. We'll see.
Is it too early?
This stuff is just barely dented, not nearly as far along as the ears from the first field, and you can feel it and just tell it's going to be wetter. It's going to take a little longer, which is surprising because they were planted within a day of each other. This is 109 day. That's 111. Well, they're not earth-shattering numbers, but it's about where I expect things. Right now, if I had to make a guess, I would tell you that our corn's going to average between 190 and 200. Farm-wide, across the whole farm. Some of it's going to be better than that, some of it's going to be worse. We'll see. But that's where we're at right now. We're going to go check out a bean field real quick and then probably call it a day. The August weather is taking a bit of a toll on some of our soybeans. They're starting to look a little stressy. Maybe they're just maturing, but these are 3.3s. These are our full season beans. They shouldn't be too stressed yet. And they're showing some of it. Now there's some sand in this field, especially these ends, you get a little compaction and stuff, but these are my really good beans. They're supposed to be my really good beans. So I'm gonna walk out here a little ways and take a look. I do see what appears to be some white mold coming. And right here we got some probably SDS. It's not great. I am seeing a lot of diseases showing up in the soybeans that make me concerned just in general. I was by some fields yesterday that were just decimated with white mold and Phytophthora, and I mean just tearing the whole fields up. They weren't ours, were not my beans, just driving past them. So it's everywhere in the area, it appears. Dried dead leaves. So let's see what's going on. You see it? White mold. Without a doubt. Let's pull that plant. Right there. White mold. Just starting on that one, but that plant's dead. I don't know. I pulled this plant. It actually looks pretty darn good. There are 20 nodes with pods on them. I'm not sure that these little ones on the bottom here are actually going to make it in the combine because I don't know if I can cut them that low, but there are 20 nodes with pods and some branching, quite a bit of branching. And the main stem, I mean, we've got pods hanging over pods and overlapping. You got 3, 4, 5 of them on a node. These look like decent beans. I don't know that they're 85 bushel beans like I'm shooting for here, or 100 bushel beans. That would be awesome, but they're coming along. These are a 3.3. We're trying, but I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have any 4s?
I do not grow group 4 beans here. 3.5 is the longest I've ever gone. That's pushing it. Okay. But this year the 3.3s were the full season. But I'll go as early as a 2.2, so.
Yeah, that's early.
Yeah. Okay. For those of you following along with our road saga here and our sinkhole, well, the county came out and flagged it.
Yeah,
but it's still sinking. And they've identified another one and just decided to put road closed signs up. There's another sinkhole up here. I mean, it looks like they might actually fix it, but yeah, there's a big hole there.
Yeah, that's bad.
I don't know how deep that one is, but they're culverts that are rusting out or washing out, and now there's, you know, they're washing the dirt out from underneath them. So, oh well. All right. Well, like I said yesterday, we've got family stuff gathering going on here tomorrow, so I've been trying to get some stuff ready, bringing some tables back from my seed warehouse where I was using them earlier this week. And my sisters are all home, the cousins, boys' cousins, everybody. I guess the girls are all going out to the Barbie movie tonight, so Dad and I get to babysit all of the boys and the baby. So that's what I'm doing the rest of the night. Have a great weekend, everybody. Happy Labor Day. And like I said yesterday, we're going to try and do a live stream. I'm not sure when that's going to happen yet, but keep your eye out for that. I'll give you as much advance notice as possible via scheduling of the video. So hit your notification bell, and it should tell you when it's going to be. But just keep an eye on it, and we'll see you again on Tuesday. So have a great weekend, everybody.